Welkom bij de eerste aflevering van de Padcast. Of podcast. Een concept dat we dachten, het is veel te nice voor niet te doen, dus we moeten gewoon doen. En een podcast is gewoon natuurlijk nicer met meerdere mensen, dus ik ga gewoon iemand uitnodigen. Wow, hello!
Wow, what a coincidence.
Oh, that is a very coincidence.
Coinkydink.
Hello, Lucy.
Hello.
Should I call you
Bonjour.
Lucy or
Absolutely.
Lucy
Absolutely.
Lou? Or the people probably know you by a different name now. Die zotte.
Zotte.
Die zotte doze met de piano.
Met the piano.
Have you been having fun?
Toetsstel.
Have you been having fun with
it?
it?
Yeah, it's been
Cool.
great fun. Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
Can
cool.
you see it?
Yeah, can I see it?
Yeah, but I wondered if the camera can. But
Camera
of course
can-
it can because it's 360
Camera can
degrees.
record anything.
Record everything.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a lovely weather for a walk.
It's beautiful weather for a walk.
And we thought, let's just try this out, see how it feels. Does it feel natural walking with a stick?
You have to regulate your steps. It's very natural. Oh, my butt kills.
What I feel like is nicer with this thing, it doesn't necessarily point towards something,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You can just
put it anywhere.
hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we walk past the urinoir?
Oh
Just
yeah,
to get
yeah.
A whiff?
Get that nice little
Oh.
Oh, that happened before. God, this you might have a better solution there with the
That's
clip on.
That's
Oh,
the
yes.
solution.
Breast to hold them.
Breast holds.
Breast holds. Oh. Cool.
Wow, we get to see it in use.
It's
Iemand die gebruikt van maakt.
it's a very well known spot.
It is like crazy how many places like men in Bruges have to pee and ladies,
That's
Like-
kind of true. Careful for the
if you can stand and pee, you're in luck.
yeah. Okay, wait. I'm gonna clip this and then hopefully.
I know, look,
Yo,
are they fighting?
Yeah,
Or
they're
is that-
fighting.
Ooh.
Go! Oh, look at that!
Now that's some healthy looking pigeons.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Like
Maybe
you're gonna
those
you're gonna sucker
those are
punch
the
me.
pigeons that were at the courtje.
We had some pigeons in our little kurtje and we they've spread their wings, we can say.
Yeah, I thought they were sick, but
They kind
they
of
were
look sick.
They look very ill, but apparently that's how baby pigeons look. Even though they're massive, they're
Yeah.
they're not tiny.
Yeah.
They're small.
They are kind of the Benjamin Button of the animal kingdom.
Yes,
Wait,
that-
what are we walking here for? We have a beautiful park.
that woord.
So, can I take you back to the beginning of your musical career and ask you some questions?
Of course you can.
What's the first song you have ever written?
Oh, probably when my rabbit.
Yes.
No, sorry. Yeah, my rabbit. When my rabbit Fudge died.
Yes.
I think I must have been 7, and it went. It wasn't really a song; it was more of a poem. But then my
Come
brother
on.
made it into a song, so we kind of sang it at his funeral, and it was.
Wait, at your brother's funeral?
No, at my rabbit's funeral.
We sang it at my brother's funeral. Okay.
No, and it was we've had many happy days with Fudge, but we've never been truly mad. And the days he ran away from us, they were very sad. But today's the saddest day of all. And when I heard this, I cried and cried. Today's the day that Fudge is gone. Today's the day he died. And it was called Today's the Day.
Wow, even with a
Which
nice.
sounds very optimistic, actually,
Yeah.
if I think about it.
Today is the day, yeah.
And then it's like, oh no.
It
the death.
happened.
And I think he died. We were talking about this yesterday, from myxomatosis, I
Yeah.
think. And I think,
So-
is myxomatosis where they get eaten from the inside out by maggots?
I hope not, but I think it sounds
I
like
think it is.
it sounds like it could be something like that. Yeah. Wow, if I knew, these clip-ons just fall off of me constantly. Can you
Mine
hold
seems
it
to
for a
be-
sec?
Seems to be holding up.
I think it's the fabric. Or I just have it. Nice.
Een
Wine.
boordje.
Een
boordje. That was a big one. I bet I could challenge her.
do it,
though.
do it.
Fuck, but I can't.
Do
I'm
it,
too
do it,
strong.
do it. That was good.
Fuck.
That was pretty good.
No, it was there's too much coffee in my
Okay,
coffee
good,
in my
good.
blood.
Well,
But
for
that
someone,
dude didn't even hear it. The challenge
I know.
could never have been
You
accepted.
should have walked back and then
Yeah,
Give 'em-
belched in their
give them a
faces.
piece of their mind.
I think that would be a nice way to make friends.
But then your first ever song that you did was an acoustic guitar song?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was a poem. I think probably I first started making songs in the first years of being in Bruges, and that was with an acoustic guitar.
Nice.
Yeah, not very good at guitar, but
And I
that's how
think
it
I
all
was there when
started.
you did it.
When
Your first song.
you were there when I like performed it for
Yeah.
the first time, yeah.
Yeah.
With the group, the PG sesh.
The PG sesh. Peer group. So, a little sidestep in our walk. Did you want anything from the night shop?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe some sweets.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's have a look.
And you probably need Sugar Daddy's card.
Yes.
Here we go. Hello. Hello. Hey.
Hallo.
Niet schieten, niet
Gaan
schieten.
jullie ons helpen?
Ah.
Heeft hij een... Oh! Oh no!
Normally it's the other way around.
He got me! I'm injured! No!
So what do you want? What do you want?
What do I want? Maybe some lovely little Haribo?
Very good, very good.
Yeah, look, this one's got a lot of green. Yeah, thank you.
Use my card.
Do you want anything?
I think I'm good. Or
Yeah?
maybe. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, that's alles. Dankjewel.
Cool. Daar zie je.
Bye! Tot ziens. You got me right in my net.
Not sure if I need to blur them out now.
What? No.
Okay.
Maybe.
It'll be good. It'll be fine.
Little kid.
Look.
Did you record that?
Yeah?
Okay, well,
Recording the whole
maybe
thing.
that, I don't know, maybe blur them out. for
No, it's way too hard to do
privacy.
that.
What does nerte mean?
Nerte?
In je nerte. What does that mean?
I have no idea. Where do you hear it?
Recht in mijn nerte.
Oh, straight in your heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't get me in my nerte, he got me in my,
So did you say that?
yeah, to you. But you
Oh.
didn't hear me, so
No.
you moved straight into a vacuum.
Straight into a vacuum. Do you sometimes miss the peer group sessions?
Very much.
The other day I had a thought that so many successful people came from that group.
Just, yeah, people who are,
Just like so productive,
yeah, very productive
and so
creative.
busy with so many things.
Yeah.
I think it had a huge boost on our creative.
Oh, like for me, that was the biggest thing I think
Yeah.
before I met. So who's part of the group? You,
Um,
Gerard, Cornet,
Cornet,
Jeroen Willems,
Bart Labeur,
Bart Labeur, Maxime
Lander,
Lambert, Lander,
Strebel,
Nina.
Nina Everard. Yeah. Oh,
then-
maybe we can get some shots of the bridge.
Cool.
And then like even people who started out with just small hobbies or like creative endeavors, like you could really see them grow in matters of maybe a year.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's so massive.
And I think the nice thing, I mean, like peer pressure isn't
Yeah.
a nice thing generally,
Yeah.
but sometimes it can be like useful.
Yes.
You know, like if you
Yeah.
go to the group and you have an idea and you say you want to do it, you've kind of like, you know, they remember that.
Yeah.
And they'll ask about it again and again and like check how you're doing, and
Yeah.
it's a good kind of motivation. And then once you get into the swing of it yourself,
Yeah.
then you know it can grow in different directions. It doesn't have to stay the idea that you initially said, but it's a good like way to
Yeah.
have that.
Get motivated
feedback.
as well.
Yeah.
Even if there were weeks that someone didn't have anything,
Yeah.
being surrounded by we're gonna miss it. Being surrounded by the creative people just made you want to create as well. And like sometimes also seeing work that isn't fully done puts you in that I can try that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, we missed it.
Mr. Brugge,
I know.
you want to go left or right from the Brugge?
Let's go right here.
Let's go right.
And I just wanted to capture the bridge open.
A lot of people came to watch the bridge.
I think they might have different purpose. I never knew that.
Whoa! Okay, we count
Wait,
two now.
what app? Is there like an app that show you where to pee?
Yeah, high need, right?
Yeah.
Not.
That's
Only
a real
for
thing.
men, though.
Yeah.
Or only for people who are comfortable peeing up.
Plus, sometimes the high need isn't necessarily peeing, but like having to poo.
Oh yeah.
God, I hope my bowels are working today. Because
Oh.
that fish,
Did you have a
That
funny
fish?
tummy?
it looked weird, smelled weird, and I still went for it.
I ate some of it.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah.
Cool.
But yes, the peer group session. I hope that we can do some more sessions.
Yeah, I think it is up to us now to maybe like do them a
Yeah.
little bit more.
That it was just every week
Yeah,
meeting together,
yeah.
hanging out, and
Getting-
showing what we were doing.
Getting some very good and honest feedback on creative things. And my God, yeah, that's no tunnel vision is the best vision.
When I first came in, and it was like, for me, it opened up a world of possibilities of using your computer to make music.
Yeah,
I just came with my guitar and some
Yeah.
songs, and then you were showing stuff you made, and I was like, what the fuck? How did you make that? Oh, well, I just used this door. Oh, what's a door?
what's a door?
And I was like, yeah, I just use what's VSTs? What plugins? Very helpful.
I mean, you've surpassed me in that knowledge.
No.
In like,
No way.
oh yeah, for sure.
No. Not at
You
all.
don't think so?
No, because I still make demos and they sound shit. But
What do I do?
make very good sounding demos.
Come on, don't downplay yourself, Miss International.
That's not the truth. Oh, would you like some?
Ooh, yeah, please. Yum, 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 yum. Chapels.
Oh, we've got
So,
a princess coming into
yeah.
the bushes here.
so when it comes to songwriting, let's talk creativity here. And even though I kind of know the answers, it's kind of nice to just,
You know all the answers?
talk through them. From your perspective, I think,
Oh,
because
yeah.
we
'Cause
hang
we're
out.
lovers.
We hang
We
out.
kiss.
We kiss with our mouths and talk with our mouths as well. What is something that like motivates you to write? It's very broad, I know.
Good music, like other people's good music. And
Being inspired by other people.
Like, yeah.
It's a huge one.
Listening to Moderat's new album, fuck, I was so like
Nice.
emotional from it. And also, I don't know, like seeing an artist that you've loved grow,
Yeah.
seeing them like fall and seeing them do like lesser good stuff and then like really great stuff, and to know like, okay, like maybe
You can have ups and downs.
yeah,
in your-
maybe I wasn't feeling motivated because
Yeah.
I wasn't happy, but like there's other times where you ride that wave.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely just hearing good music and anything really.
Yeah.
Riding on trains is always quite nice because I get the feeling like you're moving.
Cool. Yes.
Your landscape is changing, but you have a lot of energy because you're sitting down. You have like energy to take things in,
Cool.
and that often is quite like it doesn't inspire me like I suddenly think of chords or I suddenly think of lyrics, but it gives me this like, I don't know,
It's just a little.
a feeling of like, wow, like
It's very mindful as
yeah,
well.
it's mindful.
I think
situation.
I didn't write a lot on the train, but the text that I did write on the train was like first draft, and I still remember it. So let's go. One day at a time, but it looks like I'm falling behind. I lost sight of my pen because I was living my days in a more present tense. I'm lyrically not rated. Typically, I'm just procrastinating. Oh God, I remember. I forgot the flow. It's something like that.
Cool.
And that
Yeah,
was
that's
like
great.
written like a couple of years ago, and I still remember that. So it
Cool.
does have like something, I don't know, powerful or mindfulness to it. Like seeing you write seeing you write songs in like an afternoon is very impressive to me.
Yeah,
I
that
think-
doesn't always like. Sometimes I have it in my head and I like played something on piano.
You have to get it out
And
there.
then I'll just be doing my day and suddenly think of like a structure for that, or like
Yeah.
just listen to it as if it wasn't your own. And
when you go, yeah.
yeah. Oh look, it's a party.
Is it?
You want one of these?
Yeah, please. Looks nice. Oh, we're catching up on the boat that made
Oh.
everyone stop. I think you and Pepin are the only one that I know that do that, and like be able to ride so fast. I mean, that's what the water. And there was this one band that I was into back in the day called Man Overboard. And they basically had two songwriters as well. Someone who like wrote 10 songs a day. Well, I mean, it's a little overreactment.
Yeah.
Overreactment.
Reactment.
But then the other guy said, yeah, but I just, it takes me ages to write a song, and it made me like, oh, okay. So there are people who, I don't know, maybe struggle with that a little bit.
Do you feel you struggle with that?
No, because I know it's also a strength to do it like that. Although sometimes I wish I was a little bit.
Turn it out, eh?
We can go wherever we want.
It's just a different process.
Yeah.
How I hear your songs, your new demos is like, holy shit, the instrumentals are so great. But I know I would never be able to, I think, write songs without doing lyrics and melody. Or maybe, not never say never, but like, it's so intertwined with me to do it at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's really impressive to hear your instrumentals, and I think like, holy shit, that's actually like a very nice way to do it as well.
Make sure the foundation is there, but then I do struggle with the right lyrics or words sometimes. But one day at a time, you know.
Pickle.
How do you experience the growth in your shows now? Because I mean, I'm seeing it as a bystander, and I can say it's going fast in a very good way.
Well, I mean, it's making it sound like I'm doing something very spectacular, but
Come on, you are.
it's really nice to the comments and the feedback and what
Dude.
people are saying. It's very, very,
Wow, the reactions.
yeah, that's like insane. But I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
Because I said to you, like, often I go to the shows alone.
Yeah.
And I kind of had that weird, like, derealization a little bit of, like, stepping out of myself a little bit. And then when I come back into, like, my own headspace, it's weird to, like, connect then with what was happening on stage.
Yes.
But then when I do think, like, holy shit, like, that was a room of 600 people.
Yeah.
And they were, like, cheering and, like what the hell? That's insane. Like,
Is
really
it
insane.
Is it like something you do mentally to prepare yourself so that you're able to perform?
I think it's
Because-
like a protection.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah. Like
By
a
the way, I'm sorry
What
to interrupt.
What is it?
The last time I showed you where I did my shit,
Yeah, is it here?
it was in that little spot, which doesn't look that impressive, but
Was it with those concrete things?
yes. But at nighttime, it's so
Completely dark.
there's some lights, but that little piece for some reason is blocked off
When
by
did
any
you do
light.
it? Is it
I
still
I
there?
don't remember. I didn't shit, by the way. I didn't.
Oh.
Wait, did I introduce it as shitting?
Yeah, you said shit.
No, I stood in the shit.
Oh.
So, well,
Okay, yeah, I can understand that's a good place to poop.
no, I was like, oh, I gotta pee. Where could I go? Because I didn't have that whole Note app. What the hell?
Yeah.
So I just, I stood in what I 100% am sure it was human
shit.
fecal
How did
matter.
it smell different from dog shit?
It didn't. Well, it was intense to say the least.
Does that
I
make you
introduced that a
gag?
little bit wrong, but I mean, even if I did a shit there,
I mean, you
it's
did
all
shit
fine.
yourself. Wait.
Oh my God, I shat myself so many times. I might do it today. Look at the propane tanks.
The fish
What are
is
they using that for?
Where? Ooh.
Is that like,
gas.
yeah, exactly, for the insane clown palsy. Sorry, I did not want to interrupt that.
Oh wait, I can't remember what we were talking about.
Shit.
What were we talking
Okay.
about?
Well, the like stepping out of yourself, becoming a
Oh yeah,
persona.
protection. Yeah, a protection
Yeah.
mechanism.
Yeah.
But something I never experienced.
Well, I think it's a natural progression to do that a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you want to give yourself on stage the best way that you can, for sure.
Mhm.
Well, we haven't talked about this, but I'm sure you do.
Nah.
Nah, I'm in it for the money. Oh, so they closed it off still, because I kind of wanted to
They're
see.
still building it out.
Rebuilding. Building it down.
Breaking it down.
Um, And in that way, being on stage maybe like puts you in that mode. It's also something different. Okay, let me tell you this.
Okay.
When you're in your zone and you perform these songs, these are things that you practiced.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to do them,
Mm-hmm.
and in some songs you are super confident with what you do, and that kind of not super confident, but you know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it elevates yourself as well.
Mm.
It's like a person like nailing his job perfectly, but
I suppose it's like
I
being
mean,
in the flow.
yeah.
That flow.
the only difference is that there are hundreds of people looking at you when you do it.
Mm-hmm. Good thing is they don't know. They've never heard anything, so they have no idea what's right or wrong.
Yeah.
And there is no right or wrong. But yeah, in a way, I like to not. I don't think though that I practice a lot. I practice. I practice for the setting up the set, especially with Ableton.
Yeah.
But in terms of like actually practicing the songs, I feel like I've done most practice in the past few months on shows themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is a dangerous tactic.
But which
maybe,
is also super impressive.
but it keeps it fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say, you are the person who I think rehearses the least, especially when it comes, because you're like, when was the show in Brussels? Like Wednesday?
yeah.
And then like Friday you had your next show.
Yeah.
You said like, oh, just leave the gear in the car and then set it up
So much gear
for-
as well.
for Friday.
Yeah. I think that I don't know what it.
But you nail it.
Well, practicing scares me a bit because
Okay.
I don't know why, but like
You don't want to lose
I like
that
to
edge.
practice. Yeah, I like to practice a bit to like come up with some new ideas or new like effects I can put on things.
Yeah.
But indeed, like I want to keep it fresh
Yeah.
and like something. I kind of like being a little bit scared about like
Yeah,
like the other night at Friday, the last song
This-
I played.
the
I
new
really, I
song.
really had no clue
Yeah.
of what I was gonna do
Yeah.
after one side. So I just thought, okay, that's like, ooh, let's see where it
It's
goes,
really
and
good,
like just
yeah.
test your body of like, okay, when
Yeah.
you're in that pressure, what comes out,
Yeah.
and if I'm hear it back, I don't think it was like incredible, but at least it happened.
Oh my God! But it did get a really good reaction.
Yeah, people were having fun. It was a nice vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was such a nice vibe.
Yeah. I think it always happens when like people after the show come and tell you that they've never experienced something like that before, which is which is great,
Really.
which is insane. I like it.
Yeah, that's
So,
it's only
when-
I think it's just because though that setup is intimidating, and
Yeah.
like PJ really enlightened me on how it could be possible, and then a lot of other videos on YouTube, and then understanding how synthesizers work
Yeah.
and how you can merge the electronic computer side with the synthesizer side.
Yeah.
And like it's intimidating, but then I feel like I know enough to make it work, but
Yeah.
there's a world of possibilities still like to discover about that.
I think the scariest part is always starting, because it's like where do you start? I would say now you have a super strong foundation, and if there is something you want to learn, then I think it's more accessible. Although you did it very nicely, like starting out with an Ableton set. I still love that video that you did for introduce your gear for
oh, that was
Entrepot.
so fun to film.
Yeah.
What was the program that we used for the
After Effects.
Fuck, that was so
Like,
fun. Oh
yeah.
my god.
Like
Oh, very nice.
make sure you put the text above like a moving
and
object.
then it like moved it and,
Yeah.
and stuck with it.
Yeah.
That was fun. And that little song I did at the end of that video
Yeah.
was a completely different way of using Ableton.
Cool.
I could never
Wow,
use it like
okay.
that. Was like
Yeah.
I'm not doing it at all like that.
So you have like a live view and
Oh, so I was using the session view. You've got
Session view.
arrangement and session view.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people use arrangement view, which looks like a normal door,
Yeah.
like side on.
Yeah.
A lot of people use that for live shows. I know Lean Sweet Stinks.
Yeah.
Very good musicians. Very good
Yeah,
musicians.
great guys as
Use
well.
arrangement view.
Yeah.
I was using session view on that.
Yeah.
But in a different way. I was like looping clips, like by touching them. Oh, are they racing?
Yeah.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah.
Cool. Are they allowed?
I have no idea. I didn't even know. I don't think
Fuck
Bruges
the
was.
system.
Yeah. But if they are, then it means that we could.
Oh, can we do that?
Yeah, it would be so cool.
Love that.
So touching the triggers that you want to.
Yeah, that video was doing like it's hard to explain it, but like clips. I was like recording into a clip, but now I use like the looper if I'm going to do that, like Ableton's plugin looper.
So then you kind of pre-record where you put the loop, or
No, so
something
with the
else?
looper, yeah, it's kind of, I can't even remember how I did it back in the beginning, but it was
Cool.
like reliant on you stopping and starting, whereas now I just like MIDI map the like button to start recording
do
on
that.
the looper,
Yeah.
and I've programmed in already that it's only gonna record for 8 bars, and after it records, it'll play.
Yeah.
But you can, that's the thing with Ableton,
You can do-
everything, like so much can be tailored to what you want.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not today.
Ooh.
So much can be tailored to what you want. So like, yeah, you could have it like that you loop. If you want to loop is a bit of a dangerous thing to
Yeah.
do live. I don't do it a lot. I think only like 4 times or something.
Yeah.
But you can really,
Especially
decide
like
what to
I haven't seen it with you though, but like you have to nail it when you start the loop.
yeah,
And if you mess up, do you?
yeah, that's annoying. That would suck.
Yeah. Then you basically have to
Well,
deal with that same thing.
There's
Like,
2 moments where if I do mess up, it will fuck up the whole song. So
Wow.
in that case, I have a backup where I have pre-recorded what the loop will be, but I don't like to use that because the sound of the piano is very will come off really different.
Yeah.
So like it's easier
Yeah.
to loop it because
yeah. You keep that vibe.
you keep the exact same piano sound, exact same volume.
Yeah.
And it will just sound much more seamless.
Yeah.
And also like those moments for me are really important to be in that moment of the music.
Yeah.
Like the moments where I loop are often like there's quite like a hard one and I really feel it then. So
Yeah.
if I were to just play a backing, I don't know, I want it to be,
You want it to be genuine to what you did.
yeah.
That's for sure. But I haven't, knock wood, haven't seen you mess up. And it's
Yes, I did at the
the
soundtrack
loops?
thing, remember? And
no, that was a cue.
oh,
I
yeah,
noticed
that
you
was
missing
true.
cues,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
when you play something that is
I-
then being looped, I haven't seen
Sometimes
that.
in soundcheck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
It's a dangerous game, looping.
That
That's
was-
like Grimes, like when you look at what she used to do, fuck.
Yeah.
Like that was even harder, like looping, because she was like really using the pedal and yeah, like a very...
wow, with her feet, and then
I
she
think
does the...
Yeah, I think I can't remember if she was using a foot
The stomp
pedal or
box?
she had
Yeah.
like super early performances of her. She
Yeah.
had like, what's it called again? The sampler.
Oh, the boss?
Roland, no. The sampler. A Roland. Like doing a little rotonda.
Yeah, wait, what the hell?
Let's
don't
try and
think I've
cross the
been here.
road.
Let's try to get there.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it goes back to the station.
And there's a
The
guy who
same
just
man on the floor.
gave up on life for a while.
Wow.
I know that this crosses a street, which is not
Danger,
ideal.
Danger. It is high voltage.
Yeah. Okay, we are proper
Can I put
tourists
this
now.
in the in your pocket?
Let's go that way. So right now you are doing recordings because it is insanely impressive that you have nothing that you play out yet on Spotify or YouTube, and you're already getting to play in the Abbey.
Yeah, that is fucking in.
You wanna risk it?
Yeah, let's risk it.
Okay,
Oh, my
let's
bum
run.
hurts, my bum.
Let's run!
Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't.
Jaywalking on camera. Yes. They should like put signs there saying like, I know what you're trying to do, but
Don't do it, can't do it.
don't do it. Can you try and be a bike and see if the numbers goes up?
Oh, okay.
Because I think I will be able to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never managed it.
I'll
No, let me. Are you gonna do it?
I'll
first,
stand
or I'm
next to
gonna do it?
the board
Okay.
and go. Nope. You really gotta be a bike. Nope. Yes, you did it. or another bike just. Yeah, oh, you were two bikes now. Yeah, cool.
Cool. First time, I think. Normally
Cool.
it doesn't register my soul.
Also, we didn't really like try to redo it after we failed before.
I tried a few times.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's an exclusive. It's a first.
It's a first.
Cool. So, what I was gonna say, it's super impressive that you have nothing online.
You have nothing to give people.
You have nothing to give to people in the digital world, but here you are getting to play in the RB.
That's because of people.
Wait, I thought that was shit out. I was gonna
Shit
yell. No, it's not.
God,
It's
it
not shit
really looks like shit. Whoa!
I was gonna
Holy
yell
shit.
shit
He's
out.
got corona, so it shouldn't be him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can still
Fucking hell,
bike.
it really
God
looks like
damn
him.
shit out.
Just like
Yeah.
with a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a picture of him. He had very anime hair. They got like very anime hair. It was really cool actually.
Today he sent a picture where he sat outside in the sun.
Yeah, with his feet, long toes.
Look, Corona might be over for the normies, but some people still have it.
Some people are late bloomers.
Late bloomers.
We had it too.
It's, come on. But you want to go controversial?
What?
The best way to get antibodies, if you're young, is to expose yourself. There, I said it.
Of course, my
Cool.
brother used to eat crap off of the ground,
Yeah, but
and
I
he's
mean,
like super healthy
Yeah.
and like
Dude.
fit and like.
do you know about that guy that ate that slug because their
Oh,
friends
yeah.
dared him?
Yeah, he died.
He
didn't
died 10
Wow.
years later. He was paralyzed for 6 years.
No.
He was paralyzed
Wow.
for 6 years, and then he died because he just couldn't, like, his body couldn't take it anymore. At the end, he just looked like a little slug because he was bloated. It was
Oh,
very,
damn. Oh, that
oh,
would
very hard, yeah.
really fuck with the people who like.
oh yeah,
dared
of
him
course.
To do that. Wow.
And
I mean,
it was
obviously
it was
unhuman,
because
isn't it?
it's not because of the slug, but the slug had a parasite. And then, you know,
Yeah.
brr,
Yes. So don't do
it's
that.
making me think twice about putting worms in my mouth.
And you love jackass.
I love Jack Horse.
You
Wow,
love being a jackass.
Jack Horse is the best.
In response to your question, it's because of people.
Mm,
It is. Oh yeah.
yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no.
Definitely.
It's
Definitely
because
of
it's
other people.
it's because it's impressive.
Okay, maybe it's something that some people like, or
Yes.
like they have. If they feel something on it, then that's incredible. But you could have that still, and I don't know, like, and float like that. But I have had the very like opportunity that had people that really want to like actually be a part of the journey and
Yeah.
help push it forward.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why, for example, I'm able to like now do some support shows at the AB, which is like insane. And yeah, it wouldn't have happened without like the trust of other people, because
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
those organizers, you know, like they trust the people who are now standing beside me,
Yeah.
even if they haven't heard of anything or they don't know.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all
they
what
don't
it's
know,
gonna
they-
sound like.
yeah.
They're like, okay, well, I trust this person,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Let's just try it.
So I gotta
It's
get my working boots on
Yeah.
to make it work.
I think soundtrack was amazing
yeah,
for
as
that
well,
because then like you could already tell like a year ago when you, by the way, a year ago, good job, 1 year,
I haven't
that
done anything too crazy yet, but it's been very nice. Very, very nice
all the
process.
what's that the training weights are getting
Training
Getting-
weights. Oh, like the on
getting
the back
shackled.
of your bike.
yeah and now it's like a downhill in a good way because it goes fast. That's what I mean.
In a downhill, but at the bottom of the hill,
It's a ramp.
it's a ram going up to
Let's
the
just see
heavens.
where she's going. Ah. No, it's even then,
Soundtrack
like
was
a
an
year ago.
incredible opportunity
Yeah.
because, like, it's something that firstly gets you used to performing very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it was only like the third time I'd ever performed,
Yeah.
or the second time.
Great.
But I got to experience like being in a professional kind of environment where the sound is great,
Yeah.
your monitor mix is really great, and
Yeah.
then you enjoy playing it even more, and
Yes.
you've got people listening,
Yeah, for sure.
and you've got the feedback. So
That-
like
that's
so
a-
many,
that's a huge one.
like so many of the
Yeah.
bands I think have really who even didn't get maybe to the finals.
Still
like,
got feedback
still
and got
really good
got a lot
feedback.
out of it.
Yeah,
I got a shit ton about it. Yeah.
yeah, really incredible opportunity. Something like I don't think anything like that exists in England. I keep like now I wasn't part of a Belgian scene before,
Yeah.
but now I am, and I can like look back at England and I think like, is that stuff existing there?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. They have competitions obviously and things like that, but not in such a kind of I don't know guiding.
I think a big one is Vibe, vi.be.
Yeah, that's a great like platform.
Yeah.
For,
Which is basically like a site if you have anything, if you're a promoter, if you're looking for bands, if you are doing
if you are a band.
rallies or
Yeah.
anything, if you are a band, any like possibility
Yeah, chances
is-
and opportunities.
or chance are just on there, and you can just sign yourself in.
Everyone's waiting to see what the next move's going to be.
Oh, next move is that one. I think it's clear to go. Okay, fourth one.
Oh, I actually want some.
Okay. We were
Yes, I
counting.
knew there was one around here.
We were counting how many there were. Oh, some ASMR of a waterfall. Just gonna give you some.
I forgot it. What did it sound like?
That was great.
Go wet my whistle.
Wet your whistle.
Look how beautiful it
It
is.
is beautiful.
Dappled sun. Do you know what dappled means?
It means exactly what we're seeing.
Do you guys have like an equivalent word? That's what I meant to ask.
Okay, but first of all, I need to know what dappled means.
Dappled is like, yeah, fuck. Going through the sun, like you often say the dappled sunlight,
Okay.
and you're meaning like
Yes,
going through the
it's
trees
and schemering.
and like, yeah, like shimmering.
Yeah, shimmering.
Is that the right word?
Schemering, I think.
Schemering.
Yeah.
Like scheming.
No, not really. The sun is not up
The
to
scheming
do many
sun.
things. No.
The scheming
Scheming
sun
sun.
looks My dad has a nice quote. Fuck, what was he? I think he said that he wrote it, but I don't believe him. He said
Okay.
something like, the sun looked disparagingly
Yes.
onto the land.
The sun looks asperging,
Disparaging.
disparaging. So you wouldn't believe that he wrote that.
I have a feeling I can remember, I can see his face. Is that a pigeon?
There's something in that tree.
Oh, there's a lot
Did
of
you
stuff.
see?
What the hell? Yeah. It's a pigeon nest, but like a big one.
It's a big, big, big one. Oh, okay. Let's
Is it?
try and extend this.
Wait, but is it actually, or
I have
is it
no
just?
idea.
I'm gonna look on the other side.
We might only be able to see it afterward. It looked like there was an owl in there.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, it's a tree that was
It's a
broken
tree
off.
that looks like a.
It looks like feathers.
Yeah.
Okay, a little
I think
disappointed.
it was also because we could hear the pigeons.
Is it pigeon season?
It's pigeon time.
Pigeon time.
Yeah, I don't think my dad. If I can remember him saying that, I feel like he told me that he wrote it in school, but that then he cheekily copied it like, from something. But I can check. I'm not sure.
Cool.
Ooh.
So, in the same conversation of you not having anything out
These
there.
are all your questions that you were writing down today.
No, I am now going on other things.
Are you jamming? Your conversation jam?
Say that again. So when you word jams, Wait, what was the
Conversations are just jams with words.
jams with words? That's the one.
Mouth jam.
So, in the same context of you not having anything, you are working on songs, and I think it is very impressive of the label, even though they're like, they want it so bad, that they give you the full time to do, like, you work on it whenever you want to. Let us know when it's finished, no rush.
Yeah, they're being very, what's the word? Like, considerate, I suppose, or just like understanding.
Trusting as well.
Trusting, yeah, and also trusting in a process.
Yes.
And that's like weird, like weirdly beautiful, seeing as they're people who like never met me before.
No, and very
now
business minded.
And very business minded, they have to be.
Yeah.
But like they're really saying like, they said that, Tony said that the other day, right? Like just to do the process basically. And that's great. Because sometimes I think, and you probably feel it too, sometimes the process is changing and altering, you don't even know what that process is, and also it's weird to think of like that you have to do something to get it out or something. It should feel organic as well. It's incredible when
sometimes
artists...
sometimes it is, especially for me, it's not going to be there unless I actively sit myself like behind the guitar and start jabbling away. And then
but then the jabbling is the organic part.
Yes, okay,
so the sitting down is the actual like, I have to do this.
Yeah.
But like how it comes out.
Yeah.
Instead of like sitting down and thinking, right, like I need to make what people want to
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God.
That would be...
I mean, if I was in the position that I need money, I'm not the type of guy who would then make songs just for the cash flow of it.
For the ching.
For the ching. Oh, strong smells.
That big old nosy
that's a roadkill or just a bush, a natural occurrence.
Bush baby.
A bush baby. A dead bush baby. President Bush.
Ooh, there's a little bush.
Yeah.
It must
corpses.
be like Tom York is someone I very much admire for his like
artistic
journey.
Yeah.
Because I think they could have like made things that people wanted them to make, or like things that were like their previous albums that had done well, or previous songs that had done well. They never did, and that's special.
Yeah.
That
Plus,
is
even
a really long branch. Look how long that branch is. Like to be supported like,
by
and
nothing.
stand up, is it super like?
That's why the whole tree is like moving. You could tell the whole tree is moving.
Oh, it's so heavy. Holy shit.
But I mean, it has to be.
So, do you think if I would sit on it that it would break?
Oh, don't. Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I just want to feel it. But that would be such a fun swing.
Yeah.
Like. Oh, but it's not even like short enough to.
It is super impressive that it is holding out, because like it only takes you to start like pulling it down.
Hey, I'm 85 kilos.
No, but I mean.
Just kidding.
Een Amerikaanse eik.
American eik.
Wait, what does that say? De napjesdragerfamilie.
What does that mean?
I have no idea, but it is exactly that.
Eik is oak, right?
Yeah.
Oak.
Sometimes when you play games and you have to discover the world.
Sometimes when you play, do you only sometimes play games?
Of course. Okay. Miss, I just did a stream last night.
Yeah, I did a stream. Raft.
When you like discover a new place and you get these weird names out of nowhere. That's basically Earth.
Yeah.
But somehow people just wanted to make more fantasy worlds to not live in the world they're in.
You think we're simulation?
Oh yeah. That light speed theory about the computer not being able to process any
Yeah, anything faster than the speed of light.
It's so
so good.
Yeah.
And the whole thing of like the mathematics that we've like created, and it's actually linked with nature, like the laws of nature, could just be the code that our creators have used to make our world.
Okay, but we've been digging into some.
Yeah, but I like it.
I know.
It's the magical side wall.
You're getting to be the real Tom DeLonge here.
Look, more I read it, the more I do think that governments are fucking with our knowledge.
Well, it could be.
Aliens.
Do you now believe Tom DeLonge?
I mean, I don't know actually what he's talking about, but I have done a little bit of...
He talks about his aliens.
I've been looking more into space things.
Yeah.
And like...
Yeah.
Just the knowledge that we have of space and the technologies that we're trying to create, and the technologies that work in theory, but we can't.
We
like,
still cannot
do it.
fathom.
And then like that new kind of channel on YouTube, what's it called? Eye of Truth, and it shows like fuck, but it makes it sound like a nutcase.
No, come on.
It shows those sightings on a free website which you can go and look at actively, and it shows like telescope views of certain whatever they're watching in space.
Yeah.
And there's like these strange like orb or
anomalies.
like just like it looks like shadows that come very close to the sun, which has a massive gravitational pull. So if you go that close to it, it would just suck you in. But then you see like these stripes, like these like a whirlwind almost coming up. And then suddenly that shadow pushes away.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like, well, that could be a Type 4 civilization or something, like coming and using the sun's
energy to harness it.
To harness the sun's energy. And like that sort of stuff. Got ourselves a professional. Why did he do that?
He was pretty good at it. He look, to be able to do tricks, you gotta give yourself some dare. Okay, well, I know it helps you sleep, but sometimes you can go on those videos for hours on end.
I love that.
Yeah.
Watching it a little bit high the other day.
Yeah.
It was very
It's starting to make sense now.
And then you're faced with the idea. So they were talking about this guy called McKinnon. I think his name was Christopher McKinnon or something.
Okay.
And he was that hacker that hacked into NASA, like in 2004,
to get the
to find if they were covering up about UFOs. And
he just wanted to know. Yeah.
He said that he found like folders of like edited and unedited photos where they edited out what could have been a craft ship. And that he was in the middle of downloading one of those photos, and he said it was taking ages because when you're hacking it, I don't know how that works. But it takes
back in the day, just like
he went into their thing, and saw and was downloading this image. Yeah. And while he was downloading it, they blocked him. They could see that he was doing something.
Saw that he was doing it.
And apparently, like he was like. The American, it's like a really long name, like American Association for Air and Space, like observing, observatory. Yeah. They were trying to get him extradited to the US.
Wait, was that Disrupt?
No, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
right?
Yeah.
But then, so I was watching that the other night, and then I did more research into it, just searching the guy's name and just reading about the story of what happened. Yeah. And then my sudden thought was like, but what if this situation was created by the American government to fuck with us even more? Yeah. And maybe that guy is an actor, or maybe the whole thing is fake.
Dude, the great thing about conspiracy theories is that
anything goes.
There are the ones that are truthful in there, but then even government made just to mess with people, just to make a divide between the people who believe in conspiracy theories and the people who don't, basically. Yeah. God, it's a wild ride out there. Like the videos with Andrew Callahan with Channel 5. Yeah. The ideology that some people have with saying Joe Biden is a Satanist, and those are the ones when I watch, their mind is going so fast about so many different things because the information is there online. Yeah. But God, it must be a weird way to live.
I think the online world, I mean, our brains maybe weren't made to process so much information. Yeah. So a survival strategy of that is just to hone in on certain things and to just spend a lot of energy. And I'm fully aware that I'm spending a lot of energy looking into space stuff. But You know, what else am I going to use it for?
Exactly. There's only so many videos about mathematics. God, and I know there's so many good mathematical videos out there, but they are so hard, some of them.
They're very difficult.
Yeah.
I prefer more of like the macro economics, kind of the bigger picture.
Oh,
So, like,
okay.
So like looking at
Yes.
mathematics as a macro kind of like.
Yeah, okay. I get it. Because
Yeah.
you have that feeling, right, where you feel like you're nothing.
Yeah, I love
Like,
that.
but that's indeed that's like a you can use that feeling for like the right things.
Yeah.
When you over stressing something,
Yeah,
and then
it's
you
like, fuck, I don't matter at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do to many people here, but
Most
like
people
in the
elsewhere.
big picture. That one video really stuck out to me. Like, what would happen if like humanity just disappeared for some reason?
Yeah.
And then it would only take like, I think 1,000 years or so for concrete to start collapsing.
Yeah.
So houses wouldn't even exist. Technology, forget about that.
Yeah.
And then even bronze and like copper statues, which are art pieces preserved, would just fucking be gone too. That makes you live in the moment a little bit more, I think.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing. This camera might die.
Okay.
So how about, I think we already have like a very nice 50 minutes.
Yeah, perfect for me.
Yeah. Let's do our little outro.
Okay.
So I really like this talk. Is there something you would want to say to end it, first of all? You got some shows coming up. Where can people find you?
Oh, you never even said Bobbi Lu at the beginning, did you?
I was gonna put your name underneath. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
But guess what? It's Bobbi Lu here. I think it's Instagram, right?
Yeah.
That you are mostly updating.
Yeah. Mostly updating. Oh wait.
I like that your label was forcing you to do it, because it was yeah. I get it. It's
forcing me to change my name.
No. Forcing you to put shows out there and like let people know that you're basically playing.
Yes, I know. I'm very bad at doing that.
I get it. That was.
But I do put it on Instagram. Is this the outro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you want to. If you want it to be.
Have stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, you have.
Sometimes if I remember, on Facebook.
Yeah.
And my next show's gonna be
in Hent.
Feesten.
Cool.
Not
yeah.
Brui is the next day.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be cool.
Wow. Nice.
And then I got some in Leuven.
So you are there a couple of days at the Hent Feesten.
Yeah.
Be sure to tune in.
That sounds.
Oh yeah.
Or on PJ's couch.
Oh yeah. The mansion.
The
mansion. Well, I like this. And
I always like our walks and talks.
I would want to have you back, though.
Would you want me to sleep over at your house tonight?
Yeah, if you want to. I'll make the nice little couch. Nice.
I bought that bed with my money as well.
Wait, I'm pretty sure. No, the bed was there. The mattress is.
The mattress.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut this out. It's too private.
Hey.
Too private for the listeners.
No, it's not.
Okay, then I'll leave it in. I hope the audio at the end was a little bit okay-ish, because we forgot to charge our thing, so this will have to do.